Today you are going to learn how to become your higher self. Now, if you're here now, it's because you are meant to be a mystic. Not every soul activates in this lifetime. Some contracts are even cut short, right? But if you're here now, this means that you're here for a long journey. And I'll go more over that at the end of the video. First, I want to go over about how to become your higher self. To become your higher self, you need to become your most rawest version of you, right? Without facades, illusions, but your pure essence. So you're going to have to learn how to build yourself from a place that is authentic, not being binded by false narratives or even false versions of you, right? Something that you're not. And the first thing I want to talk about is alchemizing the mind. This is where you're going to need to address your paradigm, as well as the stories that you are telling yourself, like your thoughts, your beliefs, or even structured ways of being. This could also include the programs that were invested in societal ways of being and taught in schools, right? So we want to deprogram everything and reprogram the mind, the self, into a higher state of being. So this is gonna include you breaking out of cycles and limitations, because you're creating a new version of you from authenticity. It's not false. It's not someone else molding you. You're molding yourself now. You're creating this version of you, the highest state of your being, the higher state of your version, right? Because everyone is a fractal here, and everyone has different versions of themselves, or all aspects of each other. So this version of you, how can you create it so that it is the highest version of you? So create the mind, align the mind with that version. And this also goes to expanding your consciousness. So you're going to be aligning the mind with the higher version of seeing things from that perspective. And the highest version of you doesn't have a low level of consciousness. Okay, this is the most expanded, limitless version of you. So to expand your consciousness, you need to address the mind. Become aware of the lies and deception that veil you from seeing its truth, your authenticity. So peel away the layers until you feel that you're at a point where it is your rawest. This is going to allow you to see things from a different point of view and always want to grow. Because if you stay fixated on one certain level, you're not going to be allowed to see the higher levels of that. You want to be at a point where you feel aligned and neutral, as well as expanding your knowledge. So read books, take courses, but only from authentic people, right? Because a lot of people still have layers to peel back, and although they might still not see it, you could. But you want to align with people that are their authentic selves already, that are in this power, in this level of consciousness. Even having a teacher that can help you to expand your knowledge, and as well as connecting with your guides and ancestors, because they hold the knowledge, the wisdom from their lives as well. And they can teach you from this through meditation, through your dreams. So call upon them and ask them to guide you, to teach you. You can also use a Hawking scale to determine where your level of consciousness is at. So that can help you reflect on what still needs to be adjusted and alchemized into leveling up your consciousness. Now we go to Innerstand, self, the body, the ego. This is important because we often think we're the ego, and we tend to hold on to the ego's experience where we could victimize ourselves or even become quite narcissistic, right? So becoming aware of what the ego is can help you identify what still needs to be let go and where you see yourself. Do you see yourself as a limitless being, or are you standing with the ego that is quite limited? So learn how to distinguish the ego from your higher self, the best version of you. Connecting with source is important because you often get lost in your ego. And so you want to stay connected to the oneness, where you came from to experience this. Understanding what your intuition is, because your intuition tells you what direction to take, and the higher self is always guiding the intuition, right? Guiding you towards that higher version of you. You can also call upon different aspects of you to help you, to guide you, because you're never alone. You have your guides, your ancestors, and even angels, or whatever spiritual aspect you want to connect with. Call upon them. Also, doing the spiritual work, it's important. We're always looking outwards, and we need to look inwards in order to reflect and re-energize our bodies, to tap into what's going on within. This is where you could meditate or realign the body with the light that we want to be, to raise our frequency, right? This is also a way to offload the energies that you've been carrying. So just reconnecting with the self, with the body, and as well as your spiritual side, which is your spiritual team or whatever you want. Whatever spiritual practices help you realign. You want to have a balanced energy. So as within, so without. Look out there and look within. So all of these steps lead to a mystic path, because you will find and discover your highest self. So mystic awareness is an alignment with your higher self in this physical body form. And you're clear on who you are. You're aligned with your gifts and your mission. You're authentic. This is your higher self. And when I said that if you're here, you're meant to be this mystic, it's because not everyone goes through this journey in this lifetime. But if you're here, this is for you. You're meant to be a mystic. You're meant to reach this level of consciousness. Not everyone embodies their higher self in this lifetime. But if you're here, you will. This is confirmation. So my higher self just wanted to share this wisdom with you. And if you resonate with it, then great. Other than that, thank you so much for watching my video.